make a difference, though. You know, a lot of that stuff is, I don't know what they call them these days. Should I put a shirt on? I'm freaking out. Just put it on, you see. If you thought, that would be a good chance to call if they give you an email number or something. End stream. Is it working? No, it's not working. Oh, it says live 25 seconds. Yeah, it is working. End stream. If why don't you try? Actually, you don't have to do that. You know, no, the class was teaching me before, which I thought that was he couldn't remember. About if let me see if I can get it right. I'm not a teacher. This whole man want to fight with Satan and the evil angels. Holy cow! Well, a lot of help from the Army of Heaven, the United States military. On Long Island, Washington, Seattle, put Epsom salt in my food. You know what I'm saying? And there's any kid that wants to. The grants would tell me, go to the cathedral. There's 24,000 houses the Christians gave you. Why won't you go there? At that point, you went to heaven. It's a matter of staying alive. With doctors, how we went to it. But I got this over here, which I don't know. See, oh, that's when it was starting out. That's a $65 procedure to fix that in the doctor's office. He was telling us a glorified sight. Only after Life Eternal was telling me. Which is interesting. There's a family that bought a store where they said his life. That's amazing. The other guy, the Bangladesh family. Go to 3 cathedrals and churches and this and that, and we got the book. I got a book over there. It's not really that good. I don't know. I mean, it's deep. I mean, it says I a lot in it, but there was nobody else. I wouldn't get anybody involved in it. Listen to that. Isn't that something? I didn't eat for 2 days because of this thing. Real swollen. Doctor said he could take care of it in a couple hours and go home. Same day. Go to the cathedrals, go to churches, go to the palaces, and same day. There's a baptism November. I think it says 18th. Oh, is that the vote? Yeah, see, that's the truth. And at least I would have some money, unless the people would pay for it. I think that's what where we left off. They wanted a house bought to code. Must have did 7 or 8 things on that house. I mean, all the charges of mental illness. He was just a pound in it. I mean, these people fall for that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it had to be checked. Is it mental illness or is he serious? His best time when I was 5 years old. It said, like, it's a great battle, Lord, battle of mighty begin. But this is his creation, people. He's not even more. So I was thinking, how do you get rid of him? It's his creation. Is he has it furthermore? Like when you die, they take you over to the hospital and resurrect you from the dead. That's what it did for me. Resurrect me from the dead, Julie. I'm still a bit of a coma. I got a good shot in the hand. Oh, and they swallowed my brain. Epileptic seizure. But I started out, I was a Satan system, and stuff, to talk to people in their houses, a Wi-Fi system, a home theater system. You can buy the album. We made a couple of pieces. You're talking about those. It's just a recording. I didn't play any voices, music, and dreams in it, but somebody else does. Do you have a home theater system? I'm not telling you. I did this one. I told you already. $600, you can have one. You got to tinker around with it. But it's a basic. It really sounded good yesterday. You think we should do that? Yeah. Jehovah told me, I think Christ told you, this is funny. Who said that's Jehovah? How do you know what he looks like? So first of all, that's a document for the Egyptians. So he says, if you wanted to die, then you leave the $65 procedure out of your life and continue to glorify and sacrifice down your laces for your body and cleanse your body. Now I said he wants to live. He who believes on me will live and not die. Though dead, not dead. So let me see what he said. Since, he had to remember because I had to put up the question. He never did answer. He just, well, how long was this? About a year later? It took him a year later to get back to me. Right? He will lose his life, will save it. And now that they resurrected, they say they can resurrect you from the dead, they can bring you back from the coma. You just don't do it. If you come from a wealthy family, like your relatives and stuff, from a different part of the world, yeah, that's what they take you back, and probably not. You probably have to make a living here. But who would I get? Who wants to go to the cathedral? You good looking? I'm not that good looking. That's what I tell you. Well, I want to tell you, I guess I get some take off when I was a young kid. This doesn't look right. The guy should be more light. Do you want to hear about the same story? You want to buy the book? It's a ebook for $3. You want to see what it looks like? I'll tell you, there's so much pain at this last one. I just sat down for 4 years. And then I noticed it just kept updating. That's what it looks like. See, now in that picture, you see the doctor's needle. I mean, this is what he was doing to you. I mean, they call over the police officers go over there and pick it. Those cops are those police are so good at that. No matter what you say, come to the hospital. I had no money, no insurance, no nothing. You know, they charged my father. They charged Medicare, and they charged me. They didn't pay me for 19 years. 19 years, no money. I mean, this is what you want to say. I don't know if I put it in this book. I had it reviewed by psychiatry. Just that most complaints says are a lot in it. I have to think about it. I have to remember. What do you want? Stories in the whole thing? I just want to find out. He's trying to wire everybody up on a satellite system and make you a puppet. Everybody fist fighting, steal from each other, cheat, and lie, and sit up his hell of eternal damnation. So, it's time for him to be banished. Yeah, he could do all that stuff, and it definitely does work. And I'm going to tell you what, if he wants. I mean, what he forgot was what if there's certain Sacred's food will be dust. He would die eventually. And not be able to run his cane is what I thought. Then he appears in the system. I think he made recordings that make it look like he's still alive. Well, may have always done that. You actually see ghosts, voices, visions, and dreams. But I knew that since I was 5 years old. So if you want to go, if I want to go to heaven, just start calling out, I'll drive over. I gotta get a driver's license and a car and go over to the cathedrals and palaces and stuff. When I started doing it last, I said nobody believes it. It might not even be possible unless somebody does believe it. I can tell you the whole story. Well, out in LA, yeah, and out in LA, I was supposed to meet Brooke Shields there, right? She came over there with a father. I think it was a father, or maybe an agent or something. I was smoking a cigarette, right? And the father come down from heaven and said he'll take care of this one. Like after all this time, you talk about you want to go around satellites, it's not an easy thing. Then you really can't because if they turn that on, you got radiation poison. It's cancerous, Yeah. So if you believe in me, you will live and not die, Christ said. And how that's is if you went through procedure, if you wanted to live. But but he who will lose his life will save it. You know what I mean? So if you left the procedure, you didn't take the procedure, then what you tried to do is, you're flirting with death with that, which you will save it. They can resurrect from the dead, and they can bring you back to life in the coma. Some doctors. But then when you do, they take you back to where you're from. If your family takes you back and resurrect you and go live in one of these houses you're talking about. You know? So these things are usually closed. Like one church told me, no, it's closed. And the reason for it is until the rapture. Till the rapture. Maybe not to do that. Maybe stay here and pay 800 a month rent all the time. I don't know. I'll see.